Dr. James White responded to my shorts video where I argue he takes liberty with the grammar in John 1.
He's making a positive assertion that there is something in the utilization of this imperfect that actually points to a beginning origin. And notice he said creation week. Where does he get that? You see, my assertion was that whatever beginning you want to assign to John 1:1, the word already is. That's the reason for the use of ein, because the imperfect does not, in and of itself, point to a point of origin. That would be the aorist, and John proves this. I'm pretty certain that he didn't cover this, or maybe didn't understand it. I don't know. He's trying to say that the Logos himself was made. He may not say that from John 1. He may try to steal it from someplace else.
Dr. White, in your reading of John 1:1, specifically the imperfect ein, in the following clauses, the Word was with God and the Word was God, you argued that the Word had no beginning but existed eternally in the past with God. My point about the imperfect was this: there is no such thing as an infinite or timeless imperfect tense. The imperfect never describes an unbounded event. It always conveys an ongoing action within a defined temporal framework. By nature, it requires time relationships, both a beginning and an ending in the past. To be clear, from the use of the imperfect, I wasn't claiming that John 1:1 establishes a beginning for the Logos. I believe John 1 verses 3 and 4 point in that direction, which I'll address in another video. My point is simply that John 1:1 shows the Logos preceded the created order, and that it's reckless to read into the text an unbounded time span stretching back into eternity for the Logos, which is clearly what you're doing. I could further develop that in John 1:1, the phrase "in the beginning" refers to the creation week, the same 7-day period described in Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Note that the verb created itself requires a sequence of actions confined to that week. Importantly, Scripture never uses the imperfect tense to describe God's eternal existence before creation. Instead, it typically employs the present tense, as in Psalm 90, verse 2, "From everlasting to everlasting, you are God." Septuagint, sui, literally, you exist. Here's your cardinal mistake in my humble opinion. The imperfect ein in John 1:1 is limited by the prepositional phrase en archi, not proston theon. The beginning here is definite, temporal, and bounded, and the Logos was existing ein within that context. To claim that he existed before that specific context is pure conjecture and cannot be derived from the text.